All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about something that affects pretty much all of us. 3 daily habits that might be slowly and kind of quietly damaging your brain.
So let me just start by asking you this. What if some of the things you do every single day, the things you don't even think about, are actually hurting your brain's health?
And that's the really scary part, right? It's all happening in the background. It's so subtle that you probably don't even realize it's a problem. These aren't some big, obvious dangers. They're just the little routines we've all fallen into.
And the stakes here are, well, they're as high as they get. Your brain is mission control for your entire life. It's in charge of how you think, how you feel, and literally every single decision you make.
So let's break down 3 of the most common habits that could be holding you back. And I'm willing to bet you're going to see a little bit of your own daily life in what we're about to cover.
Okay, first up is a big one that pretty much everyone can relate to, phone addiction. I like to call it the dopamine trap. Just be honest with yourself for a second. What's the very first and very last thing you grab every day? Yeah, probably your phone.
So here's what's actually going on in your brain. Every single time your phone pings, or you get a like, or you just scroll, your brain gets a little hit of a chemical called dopamine. It's the reward chemical. It feels good. And because it feels good, you keep going back for more, and that creates this endless and honestly exhausting cycle.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. All that constant information isn't actually making your brain smarter. It's just getting completely overwhelmed and overstimulated.
And the fallout from this is pretty serious. This constant stimulation totally wrecks your ability to focus. It kills your motivation. It even messes with your memory. All of a sudden, trying to read a book for just 10 minutes feels like climbing a mountain, right? Especially when you could just scroll through 100 videos instead.
But look, you can absolutely fight back. And the fix is pretty simple. Just try this. Don't touch your phone for the first 30 minutes after you wake up. Go through your phone and turn off every single notification that isn't absolutely essential. And when you really need to work, physically put your phone in another room. Create that distance.
Now, that constant need for stimulation we get from our phones, it leads us right into our second habit. It's one a lot of us actually feel proud of, multitasking. But as you're about to see, it's really just an illusion. You're not actually being more efficient.
Here's the hard truth. Your brain literally cannot do 2 complicated things at the same time. It's impossible. What we call multitasking is actually just task switching. Your brain is just jumping back and forth really, really fast. And every time it jumps, you get a little more mentally exhausted. You make more mistakes, and your thinking actually gets slower.
And this just perfectly captures that feeling, doesn't it? You feel busy all day long. You're jumping from email to a text message, back to your work, back to another email. But then at the end of the day, you look back and feel like you got nothing truly important done. That's the price of task switching.
So, what's the fix? You've got to change your entire approach. Just commit to doing one thing at a time. Seriously. Try using focus blocks, like the Pomodoro method, where you work for 25 minutes without any interruptions. Close all those extra tabs. Just remember, one task, one screen, one goal.
And you know that feeling of being busy all day but not really getting anywhere? Well, that often pushes us late into the night, which leads directly to our third and maybe the most dangerous habit of all, racking up a massive sleep debt.
First things first, we need to completely reframe how we think about sleep. It's not just about resting. Sleep is an active, vital process of brain repair. It's when your brain's maintenance crew gets to work.
So while you're sleeping, your brain is actually incredibly busy. It's clearing out all these harmful toxins that build up when you're awake. It's organizing your memories from the day, deciding what to keep, and it's balancing the very chemicals that control your emotions.
And right here, this is the danger zone. If you are consistently getting less than 6 hours of sleep a night, you are not giving your brain enough time to finish this crucial repair job. And the consequences are probably things you've felt before. Forgetting things easily, feeling emotionally unstable or just irritable for no reason. Your thinking feels sluggish, and you just have that constant mental fog, even after a cup of coffee. The solution here is all about building a solid routine. Try your best to go to sleep and wake up at roughly the same time every day. Yep, even on weekends. Create what's called a digital sunset. Put all screens away at least 1 hour before bed. And turn your bedroom into a cave. Make it as dark and quiet as you possibly can. So, we've talked about the dopamine trap with our phones, the myth of multitasking, and the huge dangers of sleep debt. But the story absolutely does not end there. Let's talk about the path forward, because there is one. Look, the damage from these habits, it doesn't happen all at once. It's a slow burn.
It happens quietly, every single day. But here's the thing. Just as the damage is gradual, so is the healing. And this is the really good news. Your brain has this amazing superpower called plasticity. It means it can literally reorganize itself. It can heal. It can improve, no matter how old you are. Any damage is not permanent. Your brain is literally built to recover. Every single small, positive choice you make, starting today, is an investment in your future self. The future you that's more focused, more calm, and more clear-headed. That version of you will thank you for it. So, I want to leave you with this question. After hearing all of this, what is the one, just one, small change that you're willing to make starting today? Just think about it. Because that one little step, that's all it takes to get started.